Hello, people. Let's now move on to example 3. This is pretty much our last example. Alright, so example 3 says write a program that will ask the user to enter double point values, length, and width. Your program must then find and display the area of the obtained rectangle. Alright, and we are given the formula for finding the area of a rectangle, which is area equals length times width. Alright, cool. Alright, so how do we do this? Okay, so let's get coding. Alright, so remember we gotta declare three variables, okay, because we're trying to find the area, and the area, to find the area, you have to multiply the length by the width. Okay, and we have been given a data type, you guys, in the program, in the file right here. It says double point values, so we gotta declare double point values, length and width, right? Correct. So which means length and width are going to be having the data type double, and so is the area, you guys, because we want to see the area. The area also has to be a double as well. Okay, let's go back right here. Okay, so I want to say double, and then I'm going to say length, and I'm going to say double, and I'm going to say width, and I'm going to say area, which is also a double. Alright, now see, oh sorry, area. Excuse my English. Alright, okay, so double, length, width, and area. Okay, now you guys, do you know that there is another way, a shortcut method that you can actually use to declare variables in C++? See, instead of saying double length, double width, double area, you can pretty much just declare all the variables in one line. So you can pretty much just say double length, comma, width, comma, area. But see, you guys, this technique only works if all the variables that you're declaring are obeying a similar type. See, so in there, if you have like maybe a string, you gotta separate it. So you can only declare variables in one line if all of them are having a similar data type. Okay, with that done, let's go ahead and ask the user to enter the length. So we're gonna say cout enter length. Alright, and we're gonna see in the length, as in we're gonna store the length that is gonna come from the user. So we're gonna say cn length. Okay, and now we're gonna ask the user to enter width. So we're gonna say cout rather, enter width. And then I'm gonna receive the width now. Okay, pretty good. Okay, this is easy peasy, right? Cool. All right. So next up, we gotta find the area, right? Now I want to tell you a little story, you guys. See, one time I was teaching some of my students. That was in Town Center, I think. Was it Town Center? No, yeah, that was Town Center. I believe that was not C++. I think that was Python. Alright, but either ways, the story is still going to make a lot of sense. See, when we were finding, we wrote the similar program, finding the area of a rectangle, but they did the first part right, like asking the user to enter the length and the width. They did it correctly, but as they went on, when they try to process, to find the answer, because what you got to say is, you got to say area is equal to length and width. But see, what they did was they said A is equals to L times W. Yeah, this is wrong, you guys, because the thing that you always have to keep in mind is that whenever you're performing a process right here, your variable names have to match. So area was not declared as A, it was declared as area. So you have to call a variable name exactly the way it was declared. So this is area. So you guys be super careful always call a variable the same way it was declared. If it's lowercase, you guys use lowercase. If it's uppercase, use uppercase. Okay, now that I have that out of the way, we can go on. Alright, so we have area. So length was declared as length, you guys. So we're gonna say length by width, like that. Alright, well, if you guys are following me, cool. Now, after finding the area, we gotta display the area, right? We gotta display the area. So we're gonna say cout area is, okay, and I'm gonna say area right here, area. I think you remember the concept of not putting a variable in any quotation marks. So this simply means that I am calling the value that was stored inside this container called area. Alright, let's compile and run this gizmo guy right here. Oops. Right. There we go. I am human after all. Alright. Who is texting me? Somebody's texting me. Alright, so enter the area. Okay, so the length. So I'm gonna enter my length. I'm gonna say 12.67, and I'm gonna say enter width, and I'm gonna say maybe 87.65, and there it shows me what the area is. Let's go through this again. So we're gonna say cout enter length, end length right here. So when you say enter length, you see the enter length right there. So you're gonna enter your length, and the length is gonna be stored to length right here, the variable called length. And then cout enter width, and then we're gonna store the width to right there, and then we're gonna say area equals length times width. Okay, so length times width right here, this is where we're finding the area. So we're processing the area, so we're saying just multiply whatever was entered as the length and multiply that to whatever was entered as the width, and then here we're simply seeing out the resulting area. Alright, so I guess this is where we end for our videos, for the examples. So next part, you guys, that comes is the exercise. Okay, and you have been told right here that you're gonna do the exercise. There's like 2 questions here, and you gotta take screenshots of your source codes, and then you just have to send them to my WhatsApp number, and then I'm gonna mark you, and I will give you feedback of your performance in 24 hours. It is always a pleasure, you guys, and I look forward to seeing what you are going to do